So something I learned over the past couple of years is that there's a thing that we have inside us. It's like intrinsic. And one of the things that we have inside us is we have this ability that if we're starving as human beings, we have 100%, whether you're a timid person, a shy person, or whatever, we have the ability to kill, to survive, to eat. Okay, so if we're starving, it doesn't matter who you are. If there's something that you can kill to survive and eat, you will do it. It's just part of who you are. It's this like second nature that we have, and it's intrinsic. It just happens. Okay, so it's like a survival instinct. And how I'm referring to that in business is, if you've noticed the past few years, we've had what I refer to as hunter and gatherer mentality. So the past few years in business, it's been actually a little bit easy for people to survive. So they haven't been hungry, I guess you could say. And you notice that in one of my most recent videos, I said that there was a significant amount of businesses suffering right now because you have your people in your organization have to hunt. Whether they have to work harder, work longer, maybe not have hybrid work anymore, get back to work, maybe they have to sell, maybe they have to lead generate, whatever it is, you're noticing that transition from gatherer to hunter is happening currently. And I think it's going to be in full effect next year. And what it really means in an organization is that you have hunters and gatherers. And hunters are the ones in your organization that are saying, okay, I'm hungry, and I've waited to be fed for a while and I'm not getting fed. So I'm going to go and I'm going to feed myself. I'm going to go and I'm going to hunt for ways to feed myself. And then you're noticing on the flip side, there's still a large portion of gatherers who are going, well, I'm not quite so hungry yet. So I'm going to just keep waiting it out, hoping that I get fed. And that's happening in organizations everywhere. So here's my thing is be patient. Okay, everybody works through that. Everybody gets hungry and starves at different times, okay? So it depends on, I guess, many different factors, but be patient with it. And also don't give up on people in your organization. That's something that they're adjusting to and what they're going through. It doesn't mean that just because you have a lot of gatherers in your organization right now that you should give up on them. It just means is that you're gonna have to let them get a little hungry. And there's nothing wrong with that. And some people will stay in organizations and some will leave organizations because they're like, they don't want to starve. But remember is that, if you want to get your business next level, do you want to have a bunch of gatherers or do you want to have a bunch of hunters? I personally would want a bunch of hunters. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just remember when things are the toughest and the roughest, it's the hunters who are going to say, okay, you know what? I'm ready to do this. Let's go. Let's go into second gear. So that's what we're seeing happen quite a lot. So I thought it was really interesting. So ask yourself a question. In your organization right now, as you're heading into 2024 and we're all doing business planning and other things, do you have an organization full of hunters or an organization full of gatherers or a combination of both?